Freedom's greetings, Helldivers! About a week ago, we got the Redacted Regiment Premium Warbond. And by the way, we're already getting the new one. I haven't even done a single video on the previous one. How are we getting a new one already? Anyways, we also got the new stealth missions, right now only available on the bot front. So, today to talk about both of the new features, we will compare, maybe better words, rank the new items, how good do they perform at stealth missions when it comes to, well, stealth, but I repeat myself just once. Okay, let's look into that. We're gonna start with the page 1 where you unlock the Censor, which is basically suppressed diligence. It is as good with just slight benefits like extended magazine, better ergonomics, and 10x scope. Of course, there is still a drawback in, for example, less ammo per magazine and higher bullet drop, but these don't really affect you. The things that matters are this extended magazine and the 10x scope, and well, better ergonomics. But all of that is not important. For the stealth deathmatch, the most important part is the suppressor. Because, well, if you kill something in one tap, it can't alert anything else around it, so the enemies don't know you're there. And, just like the diligence, Censor is a one-tap beast, meaning you will be one-tapping everything from the chef to the medium enemies, and you will not get detected unless they're too close and you can't take down every single one of them. Meaning that this weapon is just perfect for the new missions. If you run with this, you will clear basically all of the outposts without getting noticed and without having to worry about bots calling for the drop. For the secondary slot we have the Re-educator, which is, I would like to call it, aggressive steam pistol. This one is a suppressed pistol with gas darts, and it is pretty much mid, in my opinion. It is okay, but I don't use it too often. The only reason where I use it is probably when I already engaged. When I want to disengage, so I guess the enemy so he loses me in the time that it is confused. I can run away. Or I can use it on the Hulk to get to it backvent and kill it this way. But usually I don't use it if I'm not detected. It won't kill really anything, it will only apply the gas effect. I can only do it if I'm about to get detected, so hopefully it gets off me. I mean, it is alright, but more for like disturbing the heavy enemies like the Hulk or the Charger, that of course isn't on the bot front, but you know what I mean. It's not really great for the stealth, I would probably prefer to take the Soko. On this page you also unlock the first light armor with the reduced signature armor passive. And this is combination between the Feet First and Scout armor passive, giving you 50% less noise when walking and 40% less detection ability. You're just 40% less likely to get detected. And maybe for some this doesn't sound like a lot, but it is just ridiculous to what this thing allows. You can be so damn close to the enemies and they will not know unless you like throw something, for example, or just start shooting at them. But if you're trying to sneak past, man, this thing is just perfect. They are dumb when you wear this. They can't see shit. You can even get away with using stuff like the ultimatum. So if I can use portable 500 kg bomb from my pocket and not get noticed, this means that this armor passive is just amazing. There is probably not a better pick for this type of missions if you're going stealthy, so it's just perfect. I'm gonna go with the S tier, even though it's not a tier list. I just got to say that this is S tier. Okay, and now let's scrap the order, because I first wanna go with the little more stealthy items, as I believe some of the items in this warbond actually aren't the basic stealth, more like the heavy stealth. I will explain what I mean. So next up we have the C4 backpack, and this is probably the most fun support weapon except for the railgun, which I just saw. This thing is like a combination of thermite and dynamite, and you have more of them than you would have thermite or dynamite with the even engineering kit. You have the 7 C4s sticky AoE grenades that are anti-tank, but what's the best? You are not getting noticed if you stick it to something. Unless you miss, then you will get noticed for throwing this, but you won't if you land on the target. Which means you can slap C4s around or on the outpost, run away, and destroy it from the other side of the map. This thing is not only stealthy as fuck, like I just said, but also fun. Imagine you stick a lot of those into your teammate and he just runs past convoy, let's say. Convoy might be not the whole, but 2 of the factory striders will be gone, just because you dropped your body with the C4. I don't think I can express without going into basically a guide for this weapon, but if you want something fun, go for the C4. This thing is stealthy and very good. Next up we actually have the superstore item for this warband, which is the Smokescreen impact grenade. It is of course better than the smoke grenade, as you can pop it right at your feet right away and don't have to wait. And smoke overall is pretty good if you wanna disengage or hide the way of the patch or whatever. You can hide on the objective or disengage. These are the best options for this overall, for the smoke in general. And here you have it in your pocket as a grenade shot. I personally enjoy it on the stealth missions. It helps me a little more than, for example, lure mine that we will talk about in a second. But I mean, it's still in the superstore, it's still 200 super credits. For some I get it why it isn't worth it. I bought it, I do not regret it, but yet I get that for some this might be a little too much for the basically smoke grenade that just explodes on impact. And the next items are going to be a little less stealthy, as I believe that they don't really work that good when it comes to stealth though, because overall they are decent, at least. And we're gonna start with the Suppressor, the AR with the Suppressor. It deals not really a lot of damage, it's just 60, and this is the major flaw of this gun. Because since you have only 60 damage, you have to one-tap the trooper to the head. If you miss, you will get detected, and you can't shoot at the Devastator without getting detected. Although, since it is still suppressed and it has pretty good fire rate, you can kill some of the guys quickly and the rest of the outpost shouldn't notice you. So, if you are quick enough, which this gun allows for, as you have quite a good amount of ammo, 45 bullets, and good fire rate, you will be good. But honestly, I really prefer to take it on the bot, on the squids, on the backs for example, just because it's better at killing stuff than really being stealthy. Overall, it's good, but not really for the stealth, for the heavy stealth, where no evidence means no crime. Okay, well, this one was quick. I'm actually surprised, especially from the recording point of view, because usually I take shit ton of retakes, and today I barely take any, like maybe 2 per clip max, if even any. Anyways, that's not what are you here for. Let's talk about the last item, the lure mine, which I don't understand really, because it barely is stealthy. Like I said before, when talking about the armor passive, you will get detected if you throw something. It does drag attention of the enemies, so you will be fine, but as soon as they destroy it or something is just too close and prefer to care about you than a mine, you will get detected, so it doesn't really help, especially with that mine being heavy. You can't really throw it too far, like 10 meters at best, maybe 15, but it doesn't go nearly as far as any other grenades, try to jump out. And yeah, simply because of that I don't get this throwable, because if you throw it close, they will know about you, so why would you throw it? The only use, except for using it as normal impact grenade, is to just plant it where you know the patrol will come, so they focus on the mine and they don't accidentally spot you. Although I gotta admit, this weapon is fun. This is really fun to see automatons go crazy about it, just because it is somewhere where they can't reach. I had pretty much a lot of fun when extracting from the solo mission, seeing the patrol just going rogue against this one little mine on top of the containers. So yeah, it is fun, but I would probably prefer to take normal grenade and then this, unless I wanna just fuck around with the enemies, so that's the only reason why I would take it, but that's barely stealth whatsoever, so maybe not for the new commando missions, but to fuck around, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, I already feel like this will be a weird video to watch, but let's go with it. Screw that. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time, probably in some guide or in the video about the new warbond. See ya!